Mission abort. Woo! Mission abort. Woo! Mission abort. Guys, can you believe it? I went in on the 12th for chelation therapy. For 3 days, things have been fucking real. It's time to set new coordinates. What are these coordinates to? Kidney and liver detox. Why? Because I've explained before that when you do a detox, you have to be careful for detox reactions. And you know what happened? I had a fucking detox reaction. No good. Now my modus operandi is when I have something to do, I gotta hit it hard. I want to take care of it as quickly as possible. And with lead and mercury and heavy metal poisoning, I don't want that shit in me any longer than I need to have it. So my initial approach of being really aggressive at it and drinking lots of cilantro juice with everything else that I have mixed in with it, and doing the double duty on the EDTA chelation every time I get it. Now, my first hint was when I couldn't drink the cilantro juice anymore because it was making me feel ill. So what happened last Thursday when I got the chelation therapy? Well, there's a few things that happened. What were my detox reactions? Geez, as soon as I had the chelation therapy, I had a headache, mild headache, right around this area. Feeling a little nauseous. I had a taste of metals in my mouth. And just feeling a little bit spacey. Just not with it. And that happened right after the therapy. I went into my van to make a video right after I got it, like I normally do. And I said, you know what? I'm just not feeling right. I'm going to hold off on the video. See what else happens. But wait, there's more I was experiencing. My lady, she noticed that my hands were freaking ice cold at times. My body temperature, skin surface temperature, I was freaking ice cold. Now, last night I was a little bit worried about the headache because it really wasn't going away. It was on and off, but it was more on than off with the headache. So I reached out to my buddy Luann, and I asked her, what's going on? She says, Ken, some people, when they do the detox and everything else, they just do it too aggressively, and they do too much until they're in crisis mode. So I asked her, I said, well, what about the cold extremities and skin temperature and stuff? And her response is basically, liver's taken on so much, and it has to, your body has only so much energy it can allocate for different functions and things, okay? So if it needs so much in one place, it's going to take from somewhere else, okay? So that place that it would take it from be the adrenals, which would cause the frosty, frozy hands and the cold body temperature. And as far as the nausea and the heavy metal taste and all that, there's just detox reactions. I called up my DO doctor that gives me the chelation therapy, and his answer is basically, you know what, everyone detoxes differently. Okay, everyone's body responds differently. So, like I've always said, you have to listen to your body, and if you're not feeling right, you gotta take it back, okay? But man, I took it too far. And like I said, my first hint and warning was the cilantro juice, when I couldn't really drink the cilantro juice anymore. And even when I tried to start drinking it again, I couldn't drink it anymore. And then getting sick and not feeling so right after the last chelation, man, you know what we're doing? We're freaking switching gears now, because that shit got scary for a little bit. So, last night, I did some ozone, in the ear with the oxygen. Did oxygen separately. Tons of vitamin C, vitamin D. So, what am I doing to help with my kidney and my liver? Because I'm pumping the brakes on the chelation and the heavy metal detox. There's enough floating around. I need to eliminate that before I do anything else that's going to provoke anything more to come out. Okay, because our fat cells and liver hold on to a lot of stuff, and we don't want to give so much permission for our body to release so much that's holding on to, that our elimination systems can't handle it. And that's where it gets deadly and dangerous right there with heavy metal toxins, for sure. So my lesson is, as much as I'd like to go balls to the wall, getting the heavy metals out and doing everything, I'm much better served to pace myself slowly but consistently. So that means I'll take a product called Toxin Pull, or rather than 6 scoops of cilantro juice and everything else, I'll do 1 for the day and just let it happen gradually. Now, one thing I did, I'm going to add here, well, there's a few things I did. But before I go on to what I did for kidneys and liver, I got these lead test swabs. Light is shitty, but I'll leave a link down below. Now, these test swabs, they're orange, bright orange. And when you run them under water for 2 seconds, they turn a lighter shade of orange. Now, anything that this comes in contact with that has lead contamination in it, it's going to turn bright red. And I peed on this freaking thing, and it turned red like freaking Ronald McDonald's hair. Okay? So, that's without doing any more chelation or anything like that. Just peeing on this freaking thing tells me, yeah, bud, you're eliminating still. Give your body a chance to do its thing, okay? But that also means that I need to be more diligent about what I do at work now. So I've picked up some other things to help protect. And if you're in the trades and you're exposed to any lead, you want to get this. I'm going to leave a link in the description below as well. These are called D-wipes, okay? And what it says on here, it says, cleans lead and other metals from the skin. So, your skin's your largest organ, and you can really absorb through the skin. So if you're on a job site, you're cutting metal, especially if you're cutting brass, because old brass has a lot high lead content. And if you have any old brass shavings that get on you, that could seep into the skin. So you want to keep this in the truck, wipe yourself off if you're on a job site or whatever. This will keep you healthy. And in addition to that, this one's a little bit dirty. I gotta clean it. Full face mask. Your eyes are porous. Your eyes are gonna absorb. Okay. And I've mentioned the mask and the cartridges before. So it's really important that at least anyone in the trades, if you're out working, to be diligent with this stuff. So if this stuff speaks to you and whatnot, then you gotta follow this stuff. So because I've stopped the detox, now I need to do protection and repair. So that means I get Gary Knowles Supremacy fat soluble powder, build myself up to about 10,000 milligrams a day. Okay, that's a huge amount, but if your body can take it, then it's not going to send you to the bathroom and give you diarrhea, and it's really going to do an amazing work with your body. So, on to the kidney and the liver. So what I'm doing now, what I've done before, but I've upped the ante on this, is taking a vitamin turmeric. You could take curcumin. Life Extension has a curcumin elite that's really, really good. that's what I'm going to wind up using next after I'm done with this bottle right here of turmeric. And that's really helpful to protect and heal the liver from heavy metal damage. In addition to that, coffee enema in the morning, I was just found out last night talking to Luann, if you're going to do a coffee enema, it's got to be first thing in the morning or between 1 and 3 p.m. I didn't ask her why. I don't care about why. I just asked for the information and she gave me the information. So the coffee enema helps to eliminate from the liver and helps anything that the liver is excreting to eliminate out of the body. So coffee enema first thing in the morning. You could brew it at night and have it sit there, and then first thing in the morning, after you go to the bathroom, whatever, you do the coffee thing, and then that's going to help cleanse out your liver. Okay. I know that Medical Medium has a liver detox 369. I've experimented with that, and for me, what has happened is I wind up exposing myself to more heavy metals, because that signals, from my experience at least, signals the liver to allow more to come out. And I have to really watch that. So, I can't have too much heavy metals, coming out of the liver or anything. Now, for the kidneys, what I got, I'm just going to start taking this. It's this tea called Kidney Life Boost Tea, Detox and Cleanse, Speedvite, Organic. I know the light is shitty here, but here's the tea right here. I'm going to leave a link for this right here. So, what does that mean for the heavy metal test? What that means for the heavy metal test is, until I pee on one of these guys and it's no longer red, I'm going to hold off on the chelation and all that stuff. Once this stops turning red, then I'll do a provoking test with EDTA and DMSA pill. So it's the same test that I did for this one right here, same amount of provoking agents, so that way I'm comparing apples to apples. And then once I get those tests, then I could share them with you. So all this is why I haven't done a video from my last chelation, is because the past 3 days kind of fucked me up pretty good. So when is it going to happen? I'm going to do another chelation? I don't know. I'm going to see how this goes. I'm going to take care of my liver, take care of my kidney, take lots of huge doses of vitamin C, vitamin D2 as well. And, really support my systems of elimination in the body and antioxidants, all that stuff to help, protect from oxidative stress and all that stuff. So, guys, it's been an adventure past 3 freaking days. Now, as far as the heavy metals and stuff are concerned with all this, this is why, I always say, and add up the years, 15 years MS-free, self-empowerment is the key, is because for me, one reason I know it's caused MS symptoms is heavy metal toxicity. Now, if you have, watching this and you have MS, you could have, like I've mentioned in other videos, you could have Lyme's disease, you could have a food allergy, you could have something bacterial that could be causing MS symptoms. So once you eliminate what causes the immune system to hyperactivate, then the symptoms stop. So as far as I'm concerned, even though I have the official paperwork that has diagnosed me with multiple sclerosis, my opinion is I never had it. So if I were to hypothetically get symptoms from heavy metal toxicity, then the symptoms would be from heavy metal toxicity. Because in my opinion, MS doesn't exist anyway. It's really just another category of, under the umbrella of autoimmune diseases and symptoms that are categorized based on where in the body they're happening. And that's it. So I figure, it makes sense if you stop what's causing your immune system to hyperactivate, your symptoms are going to stop. So, but that's just me. I'm not a doctor. I can't really say because I don't have any credentials to really, have an opinion. However, I would say for the doctors and medical professionals that do have credentials out there, what results do they have? I'm 15 years symptom free, okay, with 0 credentials. I'm no doctor. I'm just giving my body the support it needs. And if the official narrative is one that your body's attacking itself, and this is arbitrary, and they can't offer anything, and they don't have much insight, then how is it what I'm saying any different from a professional opinion that, has as much insight as I do as a novice, non-professional, non-expert, just someone that's lived through it. So those are my words right there. That said, guys, I'm still got to make the video for, the water and all that stuff, and I've a bunch of videos I need to make that I have, on the back burner that I need to get up with. Okay, my phone just said low battery. So anyhow, guys, my name's Ken Ciesla, the Healthy Plumber. 15 years MS-free. Self-empowerment is the key. You could check out my book on Amazon Kindle. Get Over Yourself, How I Reverse My Multiple Sclerosis. And you could check out my financial app on the Google Play Store and iOS, Wealth Power Financial Tracker, and all that other good stuff. And I hope everyone is well. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Good night. Peace. See ya.